Take the penitentiary chances to get cash. Crash, trying to live fast, pray shit, it don't get snagged. Niggas got life, so they families behind that thin glass.
Alright, back. Let's start over again. See, dick on you right now. Now we gotta start all over. People's already in here. I'm gonna wait until people get back in here real quick. Oh, they coming back in here though. Wait until a couple people come back in here real quick. Let's had like 40, 50 people in the joint before I closed out. Wait until they come back in here. Matter of fact, I can add them. They can I'm gonna add them. Yo, squad.
Yo, squad.
Yeah. Damn, I'm mad as shit. I should have told them motherfuckers I'm coming right back. I just hung up on them motherfuckers. But they should see me, cause I was trying to wait for you the whole fucking time. Like, yo, man, like, where you at? I told you for 5 minutes, man. But
I'm bad, y'all. Bad shit.
yeah, no, they should be popping back. They should pop back in here though. They should be start popping back in here. They should be popping back in here though. What's up, little Brookie?
Oh man, shit, just man, long night, nigga. Crazy night, man. I fucking went out last night.
Yeah.
Went out to get something to eat.
Mm-hmm.
And it had type of hookah lounge.
Mm-hmm.
I had across and shit, and you know what I mean? Me being so I'm picky with my food now that I eat. Like I don't be trying to eat all that bullshit.
Yeah.
So I just had to taste for some seafood. And
Did you vegan? Did you vegan or something?
No. But I wings first. That's why I was like, fuck it, I'm cool. So I go to the spot. I'm thinking that I was in a spot, but it was actually next door to the spot that was closed that I was trying to go to. And they was like, yeah, it's $10 at the door. I'm like, I don't even care about the cover charge. Dude, y'all got food. I'm starving. They're like, yeah, like that. I go in that bitch, get the daiquiri, whatever, you know what I mean? Because I don't really drink liquor like that.
You like me?
Yeah, I don't really fuck with it at all.
You like me? I drink them girly drinks and all that. Fuck that.
Last bottle of Henny I bought, I gave it to my bro type shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, damn, early, like 12. I was like, nigga, I ain't drinking that shit.
I ain't drinking that shit. That shit gonna have you out here like crawling.
Exactly.
Leave it out, you go. I'm cool.
Yeah, but I stumbled across the spot, so I see a chick that I seen at the store, maybe on a whole, like maybe 15 minutes from there. Like, you know, you don't normally run into somebody at the store I'm at and then run into them where you over there. It's like it was where. So I just was fucking with it like, damn, you know, it's the second time I'm seeing you. I see you 3. I'm gonna ask for your damn number. And she was like, I'm about to perform, and I'm thinking she's a stripper type perform because you know she wearing, you know, damn near next to nothing on, looking good. About some strippers, I'm like, I'm cool. Like I said, I'm about to go bust this girl and be out. You know
yeah.
And I was like, performing, like, what you mean? I was like, what's on here? She was like, I rap. I'm like, oh. I said, I'm talking about some stripper shit. So like I said, I was like, yo, all right, you know what? I'm gonna sit here and eat my food, and I'm gonna watch. So I'm going outside, and I smoke, and I'm rolling up in the parking lot. Some nigga was out there. He was cool as shit, and I let him hear something. And he was like, "Yo, man, just pay 25 and shit, just performing that bitch." He was like, "That's it." I said, "Oh, that's what they doing." He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "He like it ain't no." I was like, "All right, that's a bad. Like, I participate." So
so you perform too then?
Yeah, I like fuck it.
Yeah.
I had to open it up to that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That shit was alright.
All right, so listen. No, got a couple people in here real quick. Let's get let's get to the June. All right. What's your name for everybody that don't know?
Shit, everybody know me as Makk Dubb. Mackie.
For
Anybody
Makk Dubb?
Anybody know me from the streets? I would say Mackie, but at the same time, I would say
No. We going back to Uptown. Uptown Dave. So what would they know you back from right there?
Yeah, Mackie.
Mac or Mackie?
Or Mackie.
All right. When we was uptown, it's Mackie.
Mackie. My mom ain't never called me Floyd. Real name Floyd. My mom ain't never called me that shit ever in my life.
Never? You never heard your mom call you that?
My mom never called me Floyd. Out of 30, like the only time she called me Floyd or said Floyd or mentioned my name was when we was in court. And, you know, the judge, you know.
Yeah.
Other than that, none of my family ever, like none of them, like all of my, nobody in my family ever called me Floyd. Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck is this my name for?
All right. So who gave you the name? All right. I'm talking about the beginning. We start from the beginning. When we young bucks. Yeah. Who do you remember giving you the name Mac or Mackie?
Shit, when I was born, my parents, they was on drugs and shit. So my aunt took me out the shit, you know what I mean? It was probably like one of them situations, like even a family member going to foster care type shit. I think that bad.
So did you go to foster care though?
Huh?
Did you go to foster care?
No, my aunt took me.
All right. Got you.
My aunt took me. I only weighed 3 pounds, so they called me Big Mac on some funny shit. Like I was so small, they called me Big Mac. You know what I mean?
Got you.
That was my nickname all the way out the hospital, Big Mac. And my Uncle Buck, he used to call me Mac the Knight. You know what I'm saying? I remember all this shit.
All right, so listen.
I remember my life from 2 up. You know
so listen, did your aunt live uptown?
See, I'm gonna give you the. You gonna get nobody.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't like to ask a question. Like when say, bitch, you better listen to that first time I said that shit. So fucking my aunt, she took me in and they called me Big Mac and it was Mac the Night. And Mac the Night was just Mac.
Yeah.
And that
but I'm saying, did she live uptown? How did you get uptown? Like, was she the aunt that lived uptown and you moved to her and she was uptown?
I was West Philly. I'm originally from, like, my originally black. I'm from like original. I'm originally from 58th and.
All right. Yeah. All right.
I'm from 58th and Pine. So we grew up all through that area. You know, like my aunt was on 58th and Pine with my grandma. So saying that as you know, from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? And then I was like back and forth because you know my mom was on drugs, but then they had me. So those are the times I don't remember. I don't remember them. Honest with you. But when I like wow, my aunt. One thing my aunt I didn't like was my mom was always on some nut shit. But like we was like, you know, back in the day, in the 90s and shit, we always defended our parents no matter if they was wrong or right. You know what I'm saying? Right. So
you still do.
I'm not talking about my mom all day growing up. I hear my aunt talk about my mom with my other aunt. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of really, even though she took me out the hospital, and it wasn't never like, oh no, she took me out the hospital, I'm your mom, you know, this, that, and the third. You know, it was all known what was it, that I am, you know what I'm saying? right, this where you at, you know what I'm saying? It was
You
never
think
like,
you think you grew you think it was some type of mileage you grew towards your aunt though for doing that though?
yeah, no, I ran out I ran out. I was the first nigga to jump out of a window probably at 3 years old and went up the street type shit.
Dang.
Yeah, I mean, like I ain't like how she talked about.
Mm-hmm.
So it got to a point where mom and them got me 5 going on 6. My 6th birthday.
Yeah.
We end up moving in with my uncle. You know what I'm saying? My uncle Kevin, rest in peace. We end up moving in with him.
And where he lived at?
That was 58th Lansdowne.
Gotcha. All right.
That's Hilltop. You know what I'm saying? When they be like
Yeah.
Hilltop.
I was up, man.
Like I used to see Steady B, Cool C, and all them niggas.
Mm-hmm.
You know, around the way. Like I used to see all of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All the youngsters.
So you are you grew up with you grew up.
I didn't hit Uptown.
You hear me? You muted. Hold on. I can't hear you.
Between the car, I had to.
All right. You hear me?
Right.
So listen. So now, are you see Steady B? You with your uncle and them? When did you when did you move uptown?
Hold on. You breaking up? All right.
Hmm?
All right. We there?
Yeah, you hear me? Yeah, I heard you.
Yeah, all right. You was breaking up.
Oh, I said, all right. So you with your uncle right now, right? So when did you move uptown now?
Okay, we moved uptown. I moved uptown when I was 6, going on 7.
Yeah, that's still a pop.
So from 5. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
I might have said in the motherfucker. You hear me? Maybe I had to come off soft for a second. Maybe it's the room or something. Can you hear me?
I've been heard you.
Yeah. So yeah, we moved uptown between 6 going on 7, like late 6 going on 7.
All right. So how was it for you coming from down there to uptown? How was it for you?
It was crazy. Like from West Philly to uptown was like the California Philly.
Yeah. They got playgrounds. They got nice playgrounds, skating rings, and all.
We love uptown, you know. I love that uptown, you know what I'm saying? Penny Packer, all that shit.
So did you go to any schools uptown?
Yeah, I went to Penny Packer. I went to Leeds. Shit, I went to Wagner.
Yeah, oh yeah. You was in the mix. All right. So all right. I ain't gonna go that fast. I'm gonna go to this part. All right. When did you start realize that you wanted to rap?
6.
6?
Yeah, my mom, right before I moved uptown.
So you came uptown talking about like I'm about to rap.
I was the first rapper ever uptown.
All right.
My age, I was the first rapper uptown. My age. I mean, if anybody from that era, they can vouch. Like I was the first rapper uptown.
Listen, I don't think you probably remember. And you talking about you can remember since you was 2. I don't think you remember us being up Simons and we on the like next to like a swing part or something like that.
Yeah.
You had like a big ass like a little fly joint. And I know you said you came from like the crack era and all that. Your mom was on drugs, but You ain't dressed like nigga. You had good clothes on. Like you had good shit on. You looked hard.
Yeah.
And then you was rapping for me on the on the slide part. But you probably don't remember this because it was so far back. We probably was pups. And this is my first time actually hearing it really back. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, hi.
huh?
We probably was like 8 years old, huh?
We probably, that's what I'm saying. We pups. 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 We baby. All right. All right. So now let me skip to this part now. You rapping. How did you link up with MP?
Oh, with MP, it had to. How the fuck did I link up with MP? MP was. I'm trying to think who was the first initial. It might have been Bug. Rest in peace, Bug. It might have been Bug.
Bo?
Bug that got killed. Bug.
Yeah. For real?
Yeah, I think it was Bug. And Bug was real. Like that's who I used to hang with every day. He was cool because he was messing with my cousin Cashmere. So at the crib every day, and my aunt was sterile. And if you were sterile, you know, she'd let your my cousin's boyfriends come in and shit if they were sterile. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy, yo. So hold up. So you almost sure, or did you just saying it might be?
I think I'm kind of sure. It was either him or Maul. Rest in peace, Maul.
Oh, from Forest Mall.
Yeah, it was either him or Maul.
All right. Oh, hold up. So how do you get? You didn't live right there though. You lived on it. You how you get to that block then?
Huh?
How did you get to that block then?
I was always walking around.
Yeah. Hold it, yo.
I was already smoking weed by 9, like right after me and you probably was in the
Yeah.
swings on the swings. If I was smoking already, I was 9. You know what I'm saying? When me and you was linked, if I was already
Yeah.
9.
It's crazy, huh? He's serious too. Like that's crazy. Like at that time, I could tell he was like more advanced for his age. He was way more advanced for his age. So, all right, go back. You meet MP.
Yeah.
Did you know MP was MP?
Yeah, I was a fan.
So no DVDs came out yet. How you know MP was MP?
Because of Off the Hook. I was always in tune with the Off the Hooks and you know what I'm saying? Like I was like 8 who was I was predicting niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I was like the nigga like, oh, he gonna blow. Like I just knew who had it.
Yeah. So tell me how the day you get on Big Star, how did that day happen?
That day happened because what happened was Cassidy wanted me to come rap up there with MP, rap with him.
Yeah.
Want me to come. Cass wanted me to come over as soon as I got finished rapping and wanted me to bring Star to the block.
Hold up. Who connection with Stardom?
I just called it off the first DVD wasn't held up in Philly. It was the joint right before that where MP bombed on the porch.
And I remember somebody said he had his number or something on there, something like that.
Wasn't that many flows, you know what I'm saying? And I just happened to have got a copy of that shit right at that time, so I might have got it from him. I think I did, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I called that motherfucker and I spit nice, and I'm like, I know Cass, I know, and then MP was like everybody was fuck with me, don't fuck with nobody else. You know,
Say it again, I can't hear you. Say it again, I can't hear you.
Everybody wanted me to fuck with them and not nobody else. Like
Oh.
if
Oh.
knew I was fucking with MP like that, which he didn't really know like that, because we ain't really speak on that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, down there, I had to walk to get, you know what I'm saying? He but MP and them would be like, at I'm about to take y'all to y'all where that shit at, you know what I'm saying? And P and them was like, I mean, fuck that, you know what I'm saying? They was like, they was like, you with us, man, like you 24/7. And I was like, yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? They was like, I say they, I mean they.
Yeah.
Saying everybody, you know what I'm saying, that was in, you know what I'm saying, from the Black MP to the
you breaking up just a little bit, like where like words going in and out, like just a little bit.
Look, from the Black De Niro, let me get closer to the door. From the
Yeah,
Black
you breaking up just a little bit. I don't want to skip nothing. I don't want to miss nothing.
No, I'm just saying, from the Black De Niros to the MPs to the you know, Rico was in, Rico, that rat with Rick the Concrete was there too. He ain't make the cut. Rick the Concrete was there, and Scoop was there. Scoop was there. Scoop actually killed it, if you ask me and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Scoop was there.
You clear now too. You clear now too.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Scoop was there, and everybody was like, no, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, and MP was making the lane too. You know what I'm saying? He was doing that school tour with I can. And they was doing the school tour, and so I felt like either one of them niggas was gonna blow.
So what made you all right, so you got hot niggas saying, come fuck with me, right? Like what made you at that time and at that mindset, like you're a young boy, like no, like it's like no, like it's not like you got like that you're the smartest person in the room right now. You're a young boy. What made you who did you choose, and what made you make that decision?
I made that decision like this. I Star Directions.
I can't hear you.
But I Star Directions.
You said I can't. You keep on breaking up. Damn, that shit keep on breaking up.
I said it started going with him. I gave him directions.
You gave them directions, or they gave you directions?
Hold on, I'm about to step outside. I just don't want to step out all like this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I gotta kill me a nigga out this because I'm in a motel. All right, so. All right, so where was I at? Hold on, let me get my sticker. Where was I at?
What made you? Who did you go with, and what made you go with them people?
So when they did that, you know what I'm saying, and I seen what was going on, and I seen they was trying to start the movement. I was like, fuck it, this is where I'm at, you know what I'm saying? This is where I'm at every day. Cash was my nigga, you know what I'm saying? He was my bro, don't get it fucked up. But me and MP had a way better family brotherhood type of relationship where we was writing together back to backs.
Yeah.
And MP was like, he was sharpening my skills more.
Yeah.
I made the decision to fuck with MP. You know what I'm saying? So for right and Black De Niro, you know what I'm saying? I ain't saying nothing bad about them niggas and shit.
No, you ain't saying nothing bad about them at all.
They was telling me don't fuck with Cash, and I didn't respect, you know what I'm saying, when them niggas fuck with Cash, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And I don't care if they hear it. I fucking love them to death, you know what I'm saying? To the motherfucking fullest.
Yeah.
You tell me not to fuck with a nigga, how the fuck do you fuck? You know what I'm saying?
So listen. Do you, all right, honestly, back then, do you think they were saying you not to fuck with Cass because Cass
No,
already
they
was
was
somewhat,
no, it wasn't just like don't fuck with
I'm saying
Cass.
somewhat situated, but you like they look at you as the militant.
It was more like fuck that nigga, like you know what I'm saying? Fuck that nigga, you with us. Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if that's how it was, then that's just how shit carried. That shit should have carried
All
on.
right,
Keep
all right,
that
so
energy. Keep that energy 3 years later with a nigga all of we successful too. You know what I'm saying? Cass was side the fucking Swiss. I
yeah,
tried to stay right here.
yeah.
That mean I know where I was going, my nigga, without nobody, my nigga. I know
All
where
right,
I
so listen.
I ain't need none of them niggas for real, my nigga. No fucking body. I knew where I was going.
You knew it was going. All right, so listen. So from there, you doing that. So what is your game plan like? What's your game plan with him and MP? Staying with MP. What's the game plan?
The game plan was really just I seen MP blown. I see him blowing as hard as Cassidy.
He was though. He was.
I ain't gonna lie, in my head and shit, just in my little brain and shit.
No. He really was. He really was though.
I see it going either way, so I said, "Fuck it, either way I
Yeah,
win."
he really was.
I look at it like either way I win, cause I don't need neither one of these niggas. I love both of them, but you know what I'm saying. At the end of the day, my shit gonna connect.
Yeah,
I've been knew Black Thought way before I knew all them niggas. Anyway,
yeah,
I knew Black Thought. I was 10 years old. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like,
All right,
I knew Black Thought before MP. You know what I'm saying?
all right.
A
So
lot
listen.
of people I met Black Thought after that.
All right. So when? All right. So all right. Before you fuck with the roots, right?
Yeah.
Before you fuck with the roots and shit, right?
Yeah.
Where was you and MP at? Now, before, I'm not asking about the root story yet. I'm just asking you, where was you and MP at, far as like relationships and like business and rap? Like, where was y'all at? Like, was it none? Was it none yet, or what? Was it done and over with?
It wasn't done and over with. It's just that I caught my gun case. I was sitting. I said 6 months. Soon as Two Raw came out the first week, I was down for 6 months.
Oh yeah, I forgot you was. Oh, I'm tripping. You did get pickled.
Yeah,
You did get pickled.
I was on a run a lot of the times and shit. You know, I was on a run half my juvie and shit. You know,
Yeah.
or locked up. You know, I was in Slayton Farms. You know what I'm saying? 18 months. You know what I'm saying? St. Michael's 4 months.
Yeah.
Fucking George Jr. 6 months.
Yeah.
To fucking Vision Quest 2 months.
Yeah.
Fucking youth studies a month. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
All right. So listen. So you come. All right. So you come home. Do MP come out, reach out to you, and say, "Yo, we still keeping this moving," or what?
I come home on a home visit, and I end up being on the run. And during that time on the run and shit, I'm in my West Philly bag and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with Uptown. I ain't fucking with Uptown because I owe Ma some money.
Rest in peace, more. Rest in peace, more.
So like I ain't fucking with Uptown.
That's crazy. Rest in peace, more. Yo. That shit clear. That's crazy. You frozen. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. You froze. You froze.
Yeah,
I hear you now. Go ahead.
Go ahead. So I owe Ma some money. So I like fuck it. So I'm in my I'm in my West Philly bag, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm out there, and these niggas already had beef. Probably like right before I got booked, I just started a whole West Philly war. Niggas done got shot, went to jail, all type of shit because of this shit.
Yeah.
So I come home in the mix of that shit. So in the mix of me coming home, nigga, we get robbed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like gunpoint, nigga, shot in the 4-5 in my head. I'm like, shit.
Damn, West Philly though. West Philly.
Yeah, I'm West Philly. 50, Hazel and Southford, 60th.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So I'm like, shit. I'm dead. I should have went back to that fucking place, man. All type of shit in my head, like, dang.
And pause it real quick. How old is you at this time?
17.
That's crazy. Go on.
So I'm like, shit. So these niggas leave. So when they leave, I call my cousin to come get me. I'm like, I don't even want to walk. Fuck this shit. Come get me, dog.
Yeah.
So this nigga come get me. I go to the studio and I did 2 joints. So rest in peace to my nigga KP. The next day or two, I'm at KP crib. And I'm chilling. And my man called me that I did the tracks with, because we all cool with Black Thought. You know what I'm saying? I knew him since I was 10. So we all cool with Black Thought. So he called me like, yo, Reek wanna holler at you. Black Thought is Reek. He like, Reek wanna holler at you and shit. So I'm at my man KP crib. He calls my cousin, he calls my grandpa house phone. You know, house phone days. This Motorola flip phone, this SkyTel pager Motorola flip phone days. So he called my cousin, he called my grandpa crib. My cousin answered and he said, yo, go find Mac. Black Thought want him in the studio. He go, me, I'm at the crib, busting these niggas ass in live. Just came home, nigga.
Yeah.
These niggas been home. I ain't been home for 6 months. I'm telling these niggas, y'all niggas ain't winning a fucking game.
Yeah.
And I got KP, all these niggas betting money on me and shit. You know what I'm saying? Busting these niggas ass in live. Like, yeah, y'all niggas is bums.
Crazy.
I've been locked up 6 months. I ain't been home a fucking week. So, you know, I'm geeking on these niggas, busting their ass. So my cousin comes to the crib, and he like, yo, Dad said meet him on 59th and Cedar right now. He's about to take you to the studio. I said, all right, bet. He said, Rick, want to see you. I said, bet. So shit, I'm like, all right, y'all. So I leave. Boom. I go to the studio and shit, and we vibing and shit. We chilling and shit. This is the first time I'm seeing Black Thought since my mom wouldn't let me go to the studio when I was 14. So, so we busting it up. You know what I'm saying? He's seeing my gear. He seeing my shit scruffed up. He seeing what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm fucked up. He could tell nigga just came home. And he had Chaos and Miles. They some famous producers on the low.
I heard of them before.
He had them. They did a lot of my joints back in the day. So he had them in the studio producing. And so I ended up hopping on this joint, but he ended up listening to the 2 tracks that I did. And when we was leaving the studio, he shook my hand. And when he shook my hand, he had like $1,000 in his hand, all hundreds, you know what I'm saying, on the low. It was like, all right, my nigga. And we left.
Crazy, bro.
I wait till we get all the way back to 60th and Cedar to pour the money. I ain't tell my man I had the money until I got all the way back to 60th and Cedar. So I poured the money out like, oh shit, I'm on. He like, yo, what? He like, damn, that's love. I was like, I try to give my man some money. He like, I'm cool, nigga. Like, nigga. He's like, that's love though. So I leave and shit. And when I leave, the next day or 2 days later, well, when I come back to that same crib I was at playing live, that shit was burnt the fuck down. Fucking dirt bike. The dirt bike wheel kept spinning and caught the whole crib on fire. I'm happy.
Oh, shit.
So,
same day?
Yeah, the next day that I came back, that crib was burnt down to the crisp.
That's crazy.
I went to the studio like 12 o'clock at night. I came out that bitch like 3 in the morning. Yeah, so.
Was Black Thought still in there with you while you was doing it, or you do you?
We're talking about in the studio?
When you spend when you was there the next time you went, like when you just had to do you.
No. So the next time we linked up, this is how we linked up the next time. He dropped the cell phone off to my grandpa's house and said, tell Mac to turn it on. I'm gonna hit him up tomorrow. So, all right, bet. So I got the cell phone hype, you know what I mean? I got my motor rolled. I feel like I'm the shit. So, you know, so I bought a half ounce of crack, you know what I'm saying? So I got my own work on the block. I feel good,
Hold on. So the money you got with it that they gave you, you bought the crack with it,
Hell yeah.
and you like, yo, I might have flipped this.
I'm about to flip the shit out of this shit, nigga. So I get,
Real rap, real rap. That's crazy. That's real rap, bro.
so
Go.
I get a half ounce, you know what I'm saying? So I bagged that shit up. I hit the block. This nigga
Do, do,
calls me.
do you ever call Maul up like, yo, Maul, I got you on the back end, like,
Nah,
again?
that was the plan. That was the plan. No, that was the plan.
That
That
was
was
the
always,
plan, but you
always,
got right.
always the
Yeah,
plan. No, that was always the plan. As soon as I
yeah,
got
yeah,
right, me and
yeah,
Maul,
yeah,
Actually, we had a good talk and shit.
yeah.
But
Maul was a good nigga.
yeah, and I seen him like 3 times at
You
the
know,
crib.
he probably wasn't worried about that shit. Like,
No,
anyway.
no, 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 man. That nigga was, man. When I seen that nigga, man, he hugged me so tight, man.
Yeah, that's how
Like,
I
yeah.
said he wasn't worried about that shit for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I seen him at Enos' crib. You know what I'm saying? When Enos was staying uptown.
Oh,
Yeah.
hold up. Why you skip past that story?
No, that was late. That was way later in the fact.
All right. Stay where
Yeah.
we at. Stay where we at.
Uh,
Stay, all right. Stay where
so,
we at.
so, so
All right.
fucking, so he give me the cell phone. So he called me 2 days later. At this point, I got linked up with this nigga. Rest in peace. My nigga named Raw Seesaw. So me and him, I gave him all the crack. So now I'm driving his tourists, and we going to strip clubs, bars that got the bitches stripping. We having fun,
Yeah.
nigga. One day, 2 days later, we run into this nigga that owed my man some money. So they jumping this nigga on Lehigh. We on like
Yeah.
21st and Lehigh. They stomping this nigga. Black Thought called me. What up? I'm like, yo, shit, man. My cousin done beating this nigga ass. He was like, where y'all at? I was like, 21st and Lehigh. He was like, yo, meet me on Broad and Lehigh. So I get
Mm-hmm.
the Broad and Lehigh. I get in his truck. So my mans and them, they talking all this crazy shit. Black thought I'd kill a nigga for you, you know, all that type shit. They ain't trying. That nigga don't want. So, so when we pulled off, he was like, man, I don't want you around niggas like that, man. I was like, they my niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, I mean, so he was like,
Yeah.
we go to the studio and shit. He set me up with my nigga Spawn and shit. And he was like, yeah, he gonna record you, you know what I'm saying? And and one day, the next day, he dropped me back off to the crib eventually that night. So the next day he was going to Europe to do like a 14-day tour. And in between time he wanted to set me up nice, so I'm good.
Yeah.
So he called me down to the Lowe's Hotel, and he like, when I get down, there's a bag full of fucking clothes. You know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of winter shit. Cause we were the same size, sneakers, everything. So you know
Were
what
you
I'm
and
saying?
Black Thought at that time? Y'all were the same size?
We're the same size.
That's crazy.
That nigga should drop me off Evisu bags every day. And nigga like, but like this shit he gave me this time was all fresh. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
All new shit, socks, thermals, all this shit. And he was like, nigga, you think I'm stupid? Like, you know what I'm saying? He's like, nigga, I
Mm-hmm.
know you. He's like, yeah, I know what you doing and shit. Like, I gave you all that bread and you ain't got no clothes. He's like, I wanted you to go shopping.
Yeah.
So he was like, yo, whatever you got going on, man, leave that shit in the street. You with
Did
us
you
now.
stop? Did you stop though? When he
Yeah,
told you that,
I
did you
stopped
actually stop?
right there. I ain't gonna say I never sold crack again, but I ain't sell crack for a minute. Yeah,
All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
so fucking so we go to Hot 97 and shit. He do a joint out there interview, and on the way back to the crib though, before he called me down to the Lowe's, he already bought me like 3 pair of Visas fresh out the store. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was one of the signs of him saying, nigga, you ain't got no fucking gear with all that money. The second sign was him calling me to the hotel. So he set me up in the studio with Small, and I was recording while he was gone, whatever, and we was talking on the SkyTel, on the
Mm.
SkyTel page and shit, you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
while he was overseas and shit. So that's how we was messaging each other. everything was cool. And
Mhm.
he came back, you know what I'm saying? I had a catalog of music I was working. And
Mhm.
and a lot of celebrities used to be in the studio. I used to be in there with like Timberland, certain motherfuckers, Missy,
Dang, that's how.
you know what I'm saying? For the R. Kelly, um,
Crazy.
Anthony Hamilton, Jill Scott, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like Talib,
Hold
Mos,
up. What
you know.
studio this is? What studio is this at though?
This on 413 North 7th Street. This they call Milk Boy now, but it's
In
called the
Philly.
studio. It was called in Philly. It's called the studio
Damn,
back
that's
in.
crazy. Damn, that's
It's,
heavy.
it, it's right. It's right. It's right next to the electric factory. It's connected to the electric factory.
That's
You
crazy.
know.
That's heavy.
So
That's
so so
heavy.
we so he started when he came back. They started doing college tours. So he started putting me on he started like putting me on a bus and we was out. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time I was on the run. So I was telling him like, yo, I'm gonna need a lawyer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Eventually, and
Yeah.
he eventually paid for my lawyer. And
That's
you know what I'm
that's what's up
saying?
though.
I,
That's
I, I
what's up.
didn't I, I didn't have to turn myself in. It was a thorough situation. I had Reynolds, you know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
ain't no joke. So fucking Reynolds,
All right. All right.
Reynolds, I
Stop.
was
Stop right there, real quick. Stop right there, because I want to ask you something. All right. From where? All right. Think about where you came from, right? Think about when you was around MP, the first headshot DVD.
yeah,
Like niggas, like I don't know if you know that it's up. Like he reposted it. He reposted it, so it's on YouTube. Like it's my matter of fact, shout out my man Tone. I don't know if we back on here, but Tone sent it to me. It's on
yeah,
YouTube, and he was like, "Yo, this is a big conversation to talk about like that." You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
so when you got back with Black when you got with Black Thought, I know you're doing the college tours. Did he tell you something like far as like um switch up your style, or like we need to be talking about this, or you kept your same style, or you switch it up by yourself type thing? Because think about it, because you did transition. You transition, but I don't know if it's because of him, or was it transition because of life, or was it, or what? Like, so you gotta
It,
break that down for me.
it was just life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
All
saying?
right, got you,
It was
got you.
life. And then, being around, I was in the studio when they did Caught Up, Follow Me, and Superstar for Usher Confessions, and I had say so on records, you know what I'm saying?
Damn. All right, got you,
I had input on shit.
got you,
My judgment and my ear meant a lot to a lot of niggas in the industry,
got
you
you,
know what
got
I'm saying? So
you. Yeah, matter of
that's
fact, you was on. I seen you on. Yeah, you right. Because I seen you on like little blogs and shit sometimes with people and all that shit like that. You right. Got
like,
you.
like,
Got
like if you look at certain, like, you'll see me in the background on a lot of shit. Like,
you.
even if you look on the Star, put up a joint with me, PD, Crack, Gilly, all of us in the studio, like that was every day. Even with like that was just like different celebrities. Like that room was switched. With it'd be from the Gilly and that same room you seen us sitting in, and you would see everybody. You could take all of them out the picture. It'd be fucking Most Def and fucking Iverson with Ty Gracie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah.
I'm that nigga that was always in the background of that whole shit.
Um,
Niggas fuck with me. Like AI would see me and know me for too raw for the streets and be like, damn man,
um,
tell Matt, come in the studio, come and listen to
yeah,
this.
yeah,
What you think about this? Like I'm talking
yeah,
about Iverson. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah,
At the time when he in the playoffs, you know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like this
yeah,
nigga coming
yeah,
to the
yeah,
studio.
yeah,
This nigga
yeah,
just finished beating Detroit ass and come to the
yeah,
studio. Nigga,
yeah, yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
young nigga hype, nigga.
yeah.
Like, yo, fucking, so fucking,
We on a tour. We'll be back on a tour. Shit, we back on
so,
a
so,
tour.
so after the college tour, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I got the legal shit situated. You know what I'm saying? We did the Sprite tour with the Pharrell.
But
You know what I'm saying?
was it any paperwork signed while you were doing this, or it just from
It's
the muscle?
off of the muscle.
All right, go ahead. Go.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So we did the Pharrell tour, and that solidified my name once Pharrell and Jermaine Dupri wanted me so bad to
Yeah,
replace Bow Wow and shit. They like, this the nigga that's gonna replace Bow Wow. That's how they was
yeah,
looking at it.
yeah.
So they wanted me to replace Bow Wow so bad. You know what I'm saying? Black Thought turned out to be he didn't really want that for me. You know what I'm saying?
And
Like
at that time,
it turned out to be like the person you riding with the whole time that you loyal to, like even with Pharrell, like, you know what I mean? Yo, I want 20. Like one time we was at Pharrell house. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? All right, so the Sprite tour. So I'm on the Sprite tour, and we kicking it with Pharrell probably like 2 weeks prior in the tour, and he just know me from, you know, I'm in the camp, I'm on the tour, I got the limit, I'm somebody.
Yeah.
So we gets cool just on the just me and him just being friends, just cool. He don't
Yeah.
even know I rap. So we in
Oh.
Houston, we in Houston, and me and Fam Lay, we got a cipher going on before we in Dallas before we hit Houston. No, we in Houston before we hit Dallas. We got a cipher going on,
Yeah.
and Pharrell stopped, and I was going, and he was like, "Oh shit!" So we get to
Yeah.
Atlanta. So when we get to Atlanta, now we was even leaving Houston to go to Atlanta. When we get to Atlanta, everything changed. Now I'm the spotlight of the tour, nigga. Like Pharrell got me everywhere he at, and it's
Yeah.
just like you don't even know if I'm with the Nerd or the Roots. You don't know who the
Yeah.
fuck I'm with.
Yeah.
Every day I'm opening up with Mad Skills. Mad Skills let me do a verse every open up show. So the whole tour I performed. You know what I'm saying? So it was crazy. And after the
So
tour,
so what made you? Was it just your loyalty that made you not sign, like not go with them, or
always
like
my loyalty.
your
Always,
your loyalty? All right, got you, got
always,
you. All right,
always.
so now y'all back. Now y'all back. Now y'all back from the tour.
So
Now what's the move then after that?
now we back from the tour, and I'm starting to see I'm starting to see like Black Thought true colors a little bit. Like maybe he ain't all the way for me. But I'm like, shit, I'm too deep. I'm too deep now. I'm starting to notice, like, you know what I'm saying, the fuckery. But I'm like, I'm
All right,
deep in the game. I'm trying to get mine. At this, no, hold up. I don't see it yet. I don't see it yet. Right after the tour. I don't see it right after the tour.
all right. No, hold up.
Right after,
You kick a freestyle. Where, I need to know where this freestyle was at. You kick a freestyle. You kick the freestyle like the storyline. Where was
that
this
was at
at?
that was at Larry Gold's same studio.
This was during the tour.
No, this was right. This was when they was working on that Usher shit. This right before the Sprite tour. Like in
All right,
between. This
good.
like a month before it. Like
All right,
a month before.
cause that was
So,
epic. That was epic to a lot of motherfuckers. That's why I bring it up. Go.
so after the tour, we was doing the jam sessions, working on the next album.
All
So so I get my verse on the album, whatever. We do the video for Don't Say Nothing. I get my first appearance and shit. Shit was
right.
dope. Then we do Rap City, and I that was dope. But while I was doing Rap City, I already had a plug with my peoples down Baltimore that I got cool with. So I did the Wire. I shot my Wire part, and then I went to New York real quick and did the Rap City shit all in the same day. Like that was like
Oh,
all a day
talk about
apart.
talk about the wire. Talk about the wire real quick, cause you was in there with Redman, right? You was like Redman,
Method Man.
You was with Method Man. You was like supposed to be like Method Man, young boy on the block on that, right?
Yeah.
So
They
how you get dug in with the wire then?
with the Wire was from my people's As Is and Luna E. They was from Baltimore. They was a group from Baltimore, and they was signed with this dude named James Poyser that's dope. And we was like the young squad. So
Yeah.
it's like they didn't push us together, but like we the youngest niggas running around the studio, so we gravitated towards each other.
Yeah.
So we got real cool. So I used to go to Baltimore in the hood, you know what I'm saying, and be with they
Yeah.
peoples and fucking with them. And his aunt ran a play, and the Wire come for her for actors, and she was like, she gonna get us in the auditions, and I got all that Wire shit on my own as far as my auditions and my people's coming through for me as far
Yeah.
as that, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So after that, everything like so this happened in the 2004. This
Yeah.
happened in like September, October. No, this happened in something like May or some shit like that with the wire and everything. The album
Mhm.
dropped. July 13th. My birthday was 10 days later, so that was kind of crazy.
Mhm.
Rap City came out June 4th. You know what I'm saying? And The Wire came out. Then I had NBA 2K5. We had a song on. I had a song on the True Notes called Bang Bang, and that ended up getting converted to an NBA song, and got chose to be on NBA 2K5, the main song for the video
Yo,
game,
that was you right too.
and the commercial and everything. And my nigga Truck North from Uptown, well, he from Huntington Park, but he used to be uptown too. He was on the
Yeah.
joint because he was fucking with he was an artist down with Kamal from the Roots. And that I already went to Houston. In between this time, I done already went to Houston and spent like 3 months out there with somebody named Cam Colley and his peoples. So I'm already dug in with Houston. You know what I'm saying? And everything that's going on right now was in the mix of me coming back from Houston and everything like that.
So Black Thought, he's definitely is a figure in your life, but these is moves that you making just by being around.
Yeah.
These is moves that you making on yourself by just being around certain people. Then you just establishing relationships and stuff and building your own type of thing, getting the movies, songs, and all that stuff on your own.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. So after 04, everything dropped and everything. 05, I went to Houston. Did I already go to Houston and all that shit? No, 05, I went to Houston. My bad. I went to Houston 05 in May and came back in June. And that's when I shot that movie with Emilio Sparks, Trey Chaney, and Snoop from The Wire.
Yeah.
And it was called Soulful. And that was kind of a decent experience for me because I always wanted to do something like that. And after that, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of falling out with the Roots and shit. Hell yeah, you know, I used to come with Providence, nigga. Play dominoes and all that shit.
Yeah.
So fucking it was like already being problems with. Yeah, I mean, I'm feeling like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's bad.
I'm feeling like a nigga hold me back, you know what I'm saying? And I had to escape from that situation, you know what I'm saying? And then I went out Houston in 06 and I was just D-boy, you know what I mean?
Well, listen, so 05, you established already like this ain't working with the Roots.
Yeah.
So you just honestly like no ill blood attended. It's just that you just went your own separate way.
No, it was bad blood. I just kept everything. I just kept
Inside.
everything inside. Like that's why I'm not going to really speak on it too much because me and thought cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with the Roots and everything. It was just a whole bunch of egos and I could say I played a part in it too. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Did you think at this time I was the shit? Like, why the fuck y'all not pushing me? Like, what's going on around here? Like,
facts.
All right.
Yeah. All I was doing, you know what I'm saying?
All right. And at that time, like at that time you was like for you can even look back at Bow Wow, like y'all both like y'all young. I can see you having a better takeoff with than Bow Wow at that time type thing. Like you know what I'm saying? You froze up. He probably got a call. So
yeah,
you hear me?
I'm here.
So but did you ever meet Bow Wow?
Nah, never in my life.
Never in your life. All right. So tell me.
I would love to meet him just to tell him so he can call Jermaine Dupri and Jermaine Dupri all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, for Jermaine Dupri, call Pharrell. I got Bow Wow call Pharrell. Like, call Pharrell. He can tell us. That nigga a trip.
So 06. So 06. What was the plan now then?
06, I was in Houston selling crack.
So you said fuck the music shit right now. It's time to get this money. You Houston, making money.
I'm in Houston. I'm pushing weight. Doing my thing. But at the same time, the internet ain't cracked yet, and it's MySpace days. And,
Yeah.
and, and I was telling niggas like, yo, we was making enough money, like we was making 50 to 100, like K. You know what I'm saying? Like we was
Yeah.
pushing that, we was doing that good. So I was telling niggas like, yo, we need to put this on music. We need to do this. We need to
Yeah.
do this. We need to do this. We need to do this. You know what I'm saying? And niggas
Mhm.
ain't started. One nigga ain't start doing it until I left. Like, but he was like, yo, the pitch, because I had a photo album with all my pictures with the slabs, and I had my
Yeah.
work. See me in the Dave Chappelle block party. So I had motherfuckers out Houston like already fucking with me on the strength that they see a nigga that close to them that actually, you know what I'm saying, that lived his dream that far. So that's
Yeah.
the shit that they want to do, because everybody was artists that I was around, and everybody was dope in their own unique way. So you know what I'm
But
saying?
was it the crack? Was it the money? Was it the crack money that make him like fuck that shit right now? Like
Yeah,
we getting his money.
yeah. I think it was. I think it was more so the pictures wasn't enough for them to, you know what I'm saying? Like the pictures wasn't enough. The gear, I was geared up. I had like $20,000-$40,000 worth of clothes. I was giving all my New Orleans niggas outfits
Yeah.
and V's and shit, and still that wasn't affecting my shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So all of that shit wasn't enough for them to see the picture, because the internet didn't break like that. I still had the sidekick. I'm the only nigga with the internet, because I got the sidekick, so I'm on MySpace. I'm the only nigga with the
Yeah.
internet. Niggas ain't on that. It wasn't that. It was more like technology didn't allow them niggas to have that vision to even see that shit. I seen where technology was going, because I was
Yeah.
already into the game.
Yeah. So why didn't you take the initiative like how Soldier Boy, like, because Soldier Boy took his initiative to show, like, to do it. Why didn't you take the
No,
initiative?
because I didn't see the YouTube. That was just the MySpace. I ain't see YouTube coming like that. YouTube hit. You know what I'm saying?
But but think
That's
about it.
before War Star. That's before War Star. I ain't seen all that coming on like that. But
But
I seen where the social was going because of the MySpace. I was like, I kind of seen the Facebook type of world coming, but I ain't see the video side.
but MySpace is where Soldier Boy actually start doing the ringtones and stuff on up.
Okay, I ain't know that.
Yeah, I think he started doing this ringtone. He did his ringtone first on MySpace, and then when he got on YouTube, he started making like fake videos, like where he would say it was Jay-Z video, but it was really actually his video, and people
Oh,
start it was like
okay,
clickbait.
exactly. Yeah, clickbait. I feel what you're
Yeah,
saying. I feel you
yeah, I'm
smart.
saying,
You smart.
yeah,
You
yeah.
smart. I guess back then, why I didn't take the initiative to put myself out there on that shit, because I didn't see that. I was more on the seeing the, like I said, the putting your music on MySpace side and the social and being able to connect with people worldwide like that. I didn't see I ain't see the world star coming like that. That shit hit,
Gotcha,
I was
gotcha,
like, oh, wow. That
gotcha.
shit ain't really get me to like '08, like, you know what I mean, with the YouTube and shit.
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah,
really
yeah,
hit
yeah,
me
yeah,
like
yeah,
'08.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
yeah.
I
Mm-hmm,
had my by then, you know what I'm saying, son on the way
mm-hmm.
type. Yeah.
All right. So you're in Houston. You doing this? You selling crack?
Oh yeah. So the reason I leave Houston was got into some shit happened when my nigga came back home. That was the operation that I was running. That I ran it. I was working, like I ran KFC, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was trying
Yeah.
to be a working man and shit. This nigga gets booked, and I had to show him niggas how to do this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up.
The
So
hustle
so
just
so
came
so
with
you
me.
stopped selling crack and you just picked up a job at KFC?
No, when I first came down there, I wasn't selling crack. My man had the trap house. He just
All
needed
right.
extra. He just needed extra eyes because his man got booked.
Oh, all
And
right, got
I was in a bad space. So I like fuck it. I was uptight at my aunt house on 72nd Lime Kill. Like fuck that.
you.
We
Yeah,
out of here. So
yeah,
I got on the Greyhound and went out there, held him down and been his eyes. But I started working. You know what I'm
got
saying? Got my first job ever. You know what I'm saying? Out there, out here. You know what I'm saying?
you, got you.
And he got booked. And when he got
Mm,
booked, I already knew how his operation ran because I was out there 2-3 months with him. So I just
yeah.
took over. And when I took over, you know what I'm saying, I was on some Nino Brown shit, nigga. Like we fed the whole Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We
yeah,
finna hold apartments on Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Everybody got
yeah,
a plate. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like everybody fuck with me. I put niggas on. I was like Ace from Paid in Four. I put everybody on. Everybody had something. Everybody
yeah,
around me had enough to not want to take it from me. That's
yeah.
I'm not fucking stupid.
Got
I'm
you,
making sure
got you.
everybody around me got enough because I know what I got. I'm holding.
Yeah, got you,
Man.
got you, got you,
So,
got you. So
um,
listen, not one
so
time you thought back, not one time you thought back like, yo, I'm in a better position right now. Maybe I can go back to Black Thought. I got a bag of money. Maybe I can go
no,
back with Black Thought and be like, yo, listen.
Black Thought came down. He came down to Houston when before my man got locked up and shit. And I
All
was telling him, you know what I'm saying, I'm working now, and I don't even think the music game for me.
right,
And
okay,
instead of saying something like encouraging me to keep going, he was like, you know, this shit ain't for everybody.
yeah,
That's when I knew where he was at. So I kind
got
of
you,
like after
got you, got you. But listen, you wasn't upset was you upset like damn like listen if you felt that way why you ain't just put me over with Bow Wow, why you ain't put me over there with them like
that, I was pissed.
why you ain't just leave me with them like and they had plans for me
Exactly. That's I would have surpassed them too far, too early. He ain't want that.
like you rather have me staggering along. I'm trying to be loyal to you at the same time and thinking you got a bigger plan for me. I hear all this shit going on. People want me to take these spots. People want me to do this. I got fucking this person here, this people over here. I'm meeting up in these people rooms and everything. I see these motherfuckers. They telling me, come on. And I'm telling them no because my man over here, he might got a bigger plan for me. Then even during this situation as me leaving, I make my own stuff a plate. And I still reach out to you. Come down there, and I'm telling you, like, damn, maybe this shit ain't probably working out for me because this over here
I
is
ain't gonna lie.
where I'm at.
I said that shit because I was looking for words of encouragement.
I know why you said it exactly. I know why a nigga would say it. Like, I want you to tell me, come on, and we out. But he don't tell you that, and sometimes that should be heartbreaking.
Oh man.
Sometimes that should be even mean. Sometimes you even get malice in your heart towards a motherfucker for even telling you that. So you like, so now you living with this hate, not even hate. Now you living with this disappointment in your heart of somebody that you looked at as this God name. Now tell me how it goes from there.
Shit, I left, you know what I'm saying? And I was disappointed. So I was like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I just like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't know what to do, my nigga. I just started working,
Yeah.
like, just work, you know what I'm saying?
So
So,
did you just stop? Did you just stop selling crack?
yeah, I wasn't selling crack at that time. I was just
All
working.
right.
My man's,
So you work. So you work. And you stop selling crack. All right. But listen, if everything popping like that, what made you stop selling crack?
no, when I came down there, I wasn't on that mission. When I came to Houston, I was just watching his back.
I'm talking about to the point when your man locked up when you took over the spot.
Oh no! I ain't never. When I stopped, he came home and he ain't like my operation. He ain't like who I was dealing with. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? And they got into it, and
mm,
it got into a point where I had to choose. And I was more cool with the nigga I just met when he got
yeah,
locked up than him at that point. Like I trusted this nigga I'm fucking with right now to this
yeah,
day. That's my bro out
yeah,
here, you know what I'm saying? To
yeah.
this day, you know what I'm saying? And I'm happy, you know what I'm saying, that I made the decision I made.
Made that decision. Yeah,
And I didn't choose no side at the time. I let both of them keep whatever money that was in whatever drawers and
yeah,
drawers, and so niggas could be happy.
yeah.
And my nigga EST from 3 Times Dope that wrote Me, Myself, and I, Baby Boy, Naughty Girl, Cater to You for Beyonce and them.
Mm,
And he got stabbed in Miami, so he needed me to come down there. So I ended up flying
mm.
to Miami,
All
and
right.
I was staying with him, and every day we was going to Scott Storch House, and you know what I'm saying, I was fucking with them for like a month or two.
Hold up. This was Scott Storch. Moon was Moon. What was this? Scott Storch. Scott
This
Storch or
this
Scott Storch after
this,
he
this was
fell
Scott.
off, or in
This
the
was
mix
Scott.
when he's big?
This was Scott Storch at $140 million check in his hand. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Bugatti, first Bugatti I ever seen.
That's what I'm
You know?
saying. That it was that it
Come
was
on,
that
like
Scott
I
Storch.
used to lean on that motherfucker. Like I was over that bitch. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
But listen, so why did you ever talk to Scott Storch as a situation like, yo, listen?
It wasn't on that tip when I went down there. You know what I'm saying? It was on another situation where I can't really speak on. With
Yeah, yeah.
Me and EST was playing mind games with
Got
with niggas and shit. You know what I'm
got
saying? And,
got you,
and,
got you,
and he felt some type of way about some situation,
all right,
how niggas treated him while he was in the hospital. So you
got
know, on his
got
deathbed, I was pretty much his muscle. You
you,
know what I'm
got
saying?
you,
His
got
little muscle. You know what I'm saying? We were down there fighting in clubs and all type of shit. Like I was down there, I was like his little muscle.
you,
And
got you.
so we didn't really, you know, we didn't really speak music and none of that shit with me.
So we y'all on there on a whole different time. I got you,
He thought I was a family member of EST. You know what I'm saying?
got you, got you.
Like a long lost family member type shit.
All right, all right, all right. So now,
What you
so
trying to
now,
say?
so now you leave from down there. You leave from down there,
I'm back in Philly.
and you come back to Philly.
Yeah, I don't even go back to these.
Where you go?
Yeah, I go back. I went to Upper Darby.
You go up to Derby. So
I'm at
how?
I'm at my aunt crib now. You know what I'm saying? This '07. This the end of '07.
'07. So is it what's the game plan? What's the game plan? '07.
I was fucked up.
Yeah.
I had shit.
Like listen, do I ever get to a point like I like listen because for me
I would call EST. Like EST was my safe line and shit. Like I call him for money. He'll send me whatever I need anytime.
gotcha, gotcha.
Anytime, no matter what it is. Yo, yes, I need 300 to go get this ounce of flip. All right.
Yeah. Oh, so you was shaking and moving a little bit there up at Derby.
Yeah, I ended up going to DC area with my little cousin, rest in peace and shit, and
Yeah.
and put him on it and show him how to hustle down there, how to get his clientele up on the weed and just fuck with the
Yeah.
bitches, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and doing that, and
Gotcha.
ended up moving back with my aunt, and my cousin ended up getting killed down DC and shit. Don't like not listening to me and shit, doing the wrong shit. He ended up getting killed, trying to try to rob him. He wasn't having it.
What was
And
it? Was this around like it was like the New York, DC type beef shit going on at that time, or was
no,
past that?
no. This was just he was in Hyattsville, Maryland,
All right.
and he was in a safe place. You know what I'm saying? Like
Gotcha. All right.
it should never happen. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Some crazy shit that should have never happened.
Gotcha.
But this the beginning of '08. This
Uh,
leap year. He died leap
oh,
day.
gotcha.
So when he passed, yeah, I mean I was kind of fucked up. You know, so I was real fucked up.
And you still stay down there. You still down there at this time.
No. I've been left DC. I gave him the game and I left.
Oh, all right. Oh, so you
Cause
came down there. Try to give him the game real quick and stayed.
like what I was doing at that time was I was fucking with so many chicks. Like I was trying to get a chick. I was trying to find a chick to stay with type shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And build off of that and then get off of that. You know what I'm saying? So yo, see if Crystal got a friend, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know how the game go.
Yeah, so she had a friend, but the friend wasn't like what I really, you know what I mean, wanted.
Yeah.
I ended up staying for like 2 weeks and just giving him the game. And I
Yeah.
left. So I was ending up staying at my aunt house in Upper Darby. So
All
then
right.
I moved to my aunt house uptown. I'm back uptown now, 72nd, Lime Kill.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? And then I meet my baby mom and shit. So then now
Mm-hmm.
kids come into play. And my man Mo died. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace. Mo, that's PNB Rock's uncle. So
Oh yeah,
Mo
rest in
died.
peace, Mo. Rest in peace, Mo. Too.
Yeah, so Mo dies and shit. And that shut like that fucked my world up. You know what I'm saying? So when
Yeah.
Mo died, I started smoking PCP and that's when everything fucked up for me.
All right. So what year? What year?
Oh wait.
Oh eight. So this is when you. All right, hold up. But you was messing with.
Oh seven, no, excuse me. Oh seven November around that time I started smoking that shit.
But
He died June. He died July 12th.
all right, you was around the time this when you was banging with Ghetto Black though, right? You was banging with
No,
Ghetto Black for.
I was banging on Ghetto Black in 14. It's like it's
Oh
way
shit. Oh, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. All right, so listen. So was you still smoking around that time? Because I'm not sure if
yeah,
Ghetto Black was smoking because Ghetto
yeah.
Black was smoking too,
That was
right?
our thing.
That was your thing. That's what I'm saying.
That
All right,
that
all
that,
right.
that was our connection.
Yeah, yeah. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right.
What the connection was the music and just us knowing the same people and everybody always saying we need to know each other type shit.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you know, that was the second connection. You know what I'm saying?
All right, all right. So we skip into '07, '07. So you start smoking PCP, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did you still think like did you still like wonder about rap though during this whole time?
I
Or
was
did
recording.
time fly past?
I never stopped recording, bro.
You didn't know neither. You didn't. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You didn't. You didn't. Because every time I used to talk to you, when I did talk to you, you always had some shit.
I think back then I think back then I had the biggest catalog anybody ever had. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nobody catalog was bigger than mine.
But
All original too. I'm about to start dropping all this shit.
so what stopped you from like pushing them?
I ain't had no I'm accustomed I come up in the era where the labels and CDs was selling. Like so I'm accustomed to having a fucking budget. You know what I'm saying? So I'm waiting for the next budget.
Yeah. Shit, switched around now, real quick, sis. Got you, got you,
Changed.
got you,
Everything became free.
got you,
Just
got you, got you.
nothing
So,
I could do about it.
all right, so the industry changes up on you, real. The industry changes up real quick, right? To something that you're accustomed to, right? You smoke a PCP, right? You you still working though. You still working.
Mhm.
How's you getting by though?
I had jobs. I worked at Sears, all those selling nigga.
So you had jobs on
I had
you always
jobs,
had.
yeah. Yeah, I always had jobs. Like I was delivering for fucking Pet Boys.
All right, all right, all right. So you made sure you had some type of job income. So we moving on to the 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 2011s and stuff like that. Because that's
Okay.
around the time I came home. The only reason I'm moving on to then is because when I came home around that time, that's when I got back introduced to you.
Yeah.
If you remember, I got
Yeah.
back introduced to you, and you like, yo, man, we need to work, and I knew you
Yeah.
was work, I knew you still was writing,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm still thinking like I'm going back to that time, like, all right, this 4 years passed from 2007, when you said you were smoking, now, like you still ain't figured out how the technology work yet, like you ain't figure out like.
I've been figured it out. It's just that I ain't figure out how I was gonna market myself. I still ain't never like you know what I'm saying. Still
uh,
ain't. I ain't never like.
uh,
I'm so used to having the machine push me. Like I got accustomed to it. It was my laziness to not study the
yeah.
business.
All right.
I just wanted to be an artist.
I won't say laziness.
I
I won't
never
say
wanted to know
laziness.
the business. I ain't gonna lie, I never wanted to know the business. I just wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. That's
I
what
didn't
I'm
want to
saying.
know my job. My job was to go in that bitch and record and lay the
That
hits. You know,
that
that's all I
that
wanted.
that That's what I was gonna take up for you. That's what I was gonna take up
I
for you,
want to
son.
just fuck. I want to just fuck bitches and make music,
Yeah.
nigga.
That's why I was gonna take up. That's why I wanted to take up for you, because it wasn't that you was lazy. It's just that you knew your position. You just played your position. But now we became to an era where you could play multiple positions. Sometimes you got to play multiple positions right now to get what you want. Or even getting them deals now, if you don't play them positions, they will fuck you over by not having all your. But if you don't got fucking a fan base already, if you don't got certain people looking at you already, if you're not out here moving around, they don't give a fuck how. Usually we could get on the DVD and then we can get a deal the next day.
Yeah.
But now it don't work like that. You gotta really network. You gotta really go out to them shows and meet people now. And the thing is with me, I'm like, you met these people. You met some people that people would never know.
You gotta do what I did last night for a living.
Like
I accidentally stumbled across that shit. You gotta like do that for a living, and be nice though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause like I ain't had to say much after I got off the stage. I didn't leave like I was the best nigga and fuck everybody out. Stay recorded the other artists, fuck with everybody. By myself and nigga, and everybody fuck with me.
Now, do you think?
If I did that for a living, how fast do you think I would get there? Way faster.
Way faster. That's what I say. Way faster.
Like I never had like I'm just now getting the feeling I want to do that shit again. Like I'm a performer. I'm an entertainer.
I think you would get there way faster. I think you would get there way faster. But I think also too though, it's like you can't get discouraged, and also you still gotta have a plan. Like you know how we could go out there and pass out DVDs and shit like that, or CD tapes and shit. I think like if you did that, I think they giving out instead of CDs now, they doing like the USB cord, the USB thing, where they can just hook it up to their car and shit like that, play it. Because the DVD, the CD shit is burned out. You know what I'm saying?
That's the best way to distribute music, you know what I'm saying? Like for any artist right now, you know what I'm saying? If any artist started branding their shit that way, you know what I'm saying? That's the only game I give out right now for any artist, like, because you already just mentioned it, you know what I'm saying? Like that, my nigga used to say that all the time. That's how he gonna like, that's you, like with the best part about the file ain't gotta just be the album. You can put videos on that shit. Like you can plug it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Like the one fucking that you could have you can even do it yourself, or you could have a company put together a whole fucking, it'd be an interview, you know what I'm saying? They could interview, like, you know what I'm saying, if it was me, you know what I'm saying? Like, videos, you know what I'm saying, when they plug it into their computer, or when you plug it into your car, you got the music.
And now they got the USB joints where say you got a website where if they plugged it up to your joint, them views and stuff, that shit link exactly up to your website. So all them views, all that shit that you get in transition, you getting a lot of activity through your website now just by them USB joints now. Like
that's the best way to distribute your shit. You know
that's the best way to do it. And my dumb ass not too long ago, my dumb ass thought, oh, let me still do these CDs. No.
You can do shit like it, even if you got like an audio book.
Yeah, you can give CDs to your folks and all that shit, but like I'm telling you to the point where like when you see a nigga in the club, honestly, say we in the club right now.
I'd rather you give me a fucking that than a CD, nigga. If I'm in the club,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
I'd rather you give me that. I can put that
in your pocket
right here. I mean, I might sit on your CD, crush it, nigga. Fuck. You in
the middle of a club, y'all drinking 100 shots. I'm like, yo, listen to my city. I'm gonna be here for 3 more hours. I'm gonna play this shit. You might leave. You might be the last one to leave out the club. You see 10 of your CDs just laying around. Niggas so drunk they forgot your CDs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's how I get like. You know what I'm saying?
That shit be like a flyer. Nigga treat this CD like a fucking flyer. Yo, and niggas be mad when he can't fold it. The fucking roll his weed on the motherfucker like, yo, this
Yeah.
side don't fold. Oh shit, it's a CD.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah,
That's cool.
you give a
That's
nigga a fucking, you give a nigga a USB file, nigga, like you in the game, like
yeah,
plug
yeah,
it in
yeah.
hard. Look,
That's
only thing I hurt a nigga feelings is if he can't plug it in his car because this shit ain't new
I
enough.
know it shit working. That's crazy. So listen.
That
So
shit
all
is
right.
gonna be a fucking coaster.
So you don't ghetto tired of sound.
Man, Ghetto tight at like 014.
So when he passed,
Yeah, I flew back.
how did that affect you at that time when he passed?
Yeah, I was hurt.
That hurt that fucked you up. And you was in Philly at the time.
No, I was in Houston, dog.
Oh, you was in Houston when he passed.
Yeah, Ghetto Black, the reason I ain't got no house right now.
It's crazy. Can you go in?
I spent all my money to get out there. When I came back, I couldn't pay rent. Nigga, I was fucked. You know what I'm saying? So fucking that's why I'm in the motel weekly, nigga.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
I'm gonna get back.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Spent everything I had.
And you made it back. That's what you said. You made it back for a funeral.
Yeah.
That's blessings. That's your real one. That's your real one, bro. Your real one. So so now we here now. We here now. What we got working on now? What's the plans for the future now for you?
I'm just putting out like my sister out here. Like I had a home girl that I met out here when I was out here '06 when I was hustling. You know what I'm saying? Like, and
Uh,
everybody everybody was geeked up. Everybody was geeked up on the my photo albums and shit and like you know
yeah,
what I mean all that. You know at the time when I was in Houston in '06, Rap City, all that shit was out. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit is
yeah,
already, you know, Dave Chappelle Block Party, all that shit done already happened. So, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers like kind of like they respected me on a different level. So me and this girl, we was cool, and she rapped, and
yeah,
she ended up being nice and shit. So when I came back out here 3 years ago, she got cool. We got cool again. She started doing my hair and just telling me how much I inspired her from them pictures and shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And like how I can't quit. You know what I'm saying? I've been retired. And she was
yeah,
like, you know, like you mean you can't quit, you know what I'm saying? And then you know, we ended up doing a record, but I never put my verse on that I'm about to.
yeah.
But she ended up having a baby, fucking with this nigga that was on bikes and shit. She started riding bikes, and
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
uh,
It's the bike like shit.
I hate bikes now, though. But a drunk driver. Now you gonna stop laughing in a second.
You said drunk driver. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I already know what you about to say.
A drunk driver hit off the bike and killed him.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so my whole shit.
I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
Yeah, so my whole shit is called unique.
So hold up. So this why she was on the bike. She
Yeah,
got
she
hit
was.
off the bike.
Yeah,
That's crazy, bro. Sorry to hear that, bro.
yeah. So I'm just putting out. My shit was called Growing Pains.
That's not the motivation for you, yo.
Sort of in a
Because
sense.
she was the one that telling you like you can't stop.
Yeah,
That's crazy, yo.
yeah. So my shit was called Growing Pains already. So you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I just put unique in front of it since that's her name. So you know what I mean. It's called Unique Growing Pains. So I'm just putting out all volumes of Unique Growing Pains right now. I'm working on volume 2. I just put out volume 1. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Apple Music, all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's 4 joints. It's an EP with 4. The next joint gonna have 8, and so
Uh,
on. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm doing right now. I ain't shooting no videos or nothing right now.
yeah.
I'm just focused on putting the music out, so it's out, and then you know, so I got a video dude that live right next door to my brother and shit. So soon as I'm ready, I'm gonna get in video mode, and that's all I'm gonna be doing, is shooting videos of all these joints. You know what I'm saying?
All right. So listen. Before, all right. So shout out your Instagram and all that stuff where they can reach all your stuff at those real quick too, though.
Oh, it's the real Makk Dubb _, PT2. Cause there's another the real Makk Dubb. But if you look at it, if you go to my page, I got a couple of them. If you stumble across any one of them in the picture, say something from 3 years ago or something, I ain't got no access to it. You know what I'm saying?
So listen, I'm about to ask you a question. I'm about to ask you. I'm about to do a video. I'm about to do a video like a little Uptown Cypher drawing for the Soul Food Challenge. Why won't you do the Soul Food Challenge?
What's Soul Food Challenge? What's that?
It's a beat. Jada Kiss a fabulous beat called Soul Food. If you look on the page, there's a couple of people that freestyled over it. It's like next week I'm about to start shooting a collab. I'm about to start shooting everybody on it. And that, if you want, that would be like one of your first introduction videos if you want.
All right, that's cool. We can do that.
You know what I'm saying? But before we get up out of here, I need a freestyle. I need a rap.
I got you.
I need a rap before we get up out of here.
I said I'm in the cut. Band-Aid. My own class. No grade. No teachers, only the principals. School of Hard Knocks students here expendable. They don't want you to be smart here. Their main focus is to keep you in the dark here. The chalk used for outlines. A nigga died, a response be is about time. They don't want you to be focused. They want you fucked up and hopeless. They want you where the dope is. Not chasing your dreams, being the dopest. They really want you to need them in the streets. Never want you to leave them. Selling lies so you believe them. They want you to snap, giving you reasons. It's designed for you to fail. Don't want you with your own shit, rather give you something to sell. The hammer got nothing to do with nails. Clipboards and ladders holding the shells. Magazines got nothing to do with reading. Food for thought got nothing to do with feeding. Nothing's gonna change what they want you believing. A bad state of mind is what they want you to be in. Kids raised up with pack money. Seeing fiends the only way they attract money. All they know is trap money. They rather gamble with their life getting that crack money. They got their hand on the waistline. They always in the hood like Trayvon. Getting locked, Akon, hitting little kids when them shots fly in the daytime. Kids kidnapped from schools. Everybody got something to prove. Fuck a fight, they rather kill before they lose. They want you off track, they want you to be confused. No sunshine, just rain here. Christmas ain't no Santa Claus and reindeer. Violence the only thing they entertain here. They killing to make a name here. Shots fired, no words exchanged. Slavery mindsets, they want whips and chains. Nobody riding for unity. Got millions, won't clean up his community. They rather stunt when they drive by. Rules ain't something they abide by. The government gave them crack, told them dealer brothers, like Pac said, step back, watch them kill each other. That was always the solution. Lock them up, have them paying restitution, or get him shot execution. TV is just an optical illusion. They want your face glued to it, missing out on what's important. Your attention, that's what they extort. And they want you to think you cool because you got on the newest Jordans. Want you to sacrifice your education. We in a world full of Masons. Ain't no shoulder to lean on. We young soldiers just trying to put our team on. They want us to be beefing, not helping each other, keeping it decent. They want us all in the precinct. They building new prisons right now as we speaking. School shut down at the same time. Fourth quarter, nigga, it's game time. They don't want you with a change mind. My situation's trying to change mine. They don't want you to be stable. Fuck reading. They rather you watch cable. And when you stranded, don't send nobody to save you. They only question is, what did he bring to the table?
Damn. That's crazy. That's crazy. You drop jewels on him. Give my man some heart, bro. You drop jewels on him. Drop jewels. Yo, I want to ask you something too. How your sister doing?
Oh, they good. They in Jersey. They about to go to fucking Disney World on the 23rd. I'm thinking if I can get time off on this new gig and shit, I'm actually gonna fuck around and fly out there if I can.
She got kids and shit now. How many kids she got?
Yeah. Rita got 4. Wait. Rita got 3 and Diana got 4.
Damn, that's crazy. I was gonna ask you about that. Ask you about them to make sure they was good and all that. See how he was doing. See how he was doing.
I said
But
I never had shit, just the attitude. Young rat, something in the bag to move, a couple scales, and some 12-12s. Dipping on sets, giving them hell round. Jewels like Santana. Every time you see me, it's a gift. Santa. I always come with the curse too. The clip holds 16. I call it verse 2. I always be on some calm shit. Young architect, how I design shit. We only fast forward, don't rewind shit. Sold out shows around the block, how long the line get. If you never look, you'll never find shit. Nothing with your life, the fit inside the vine clip. I'm elevating while I'm meditating, smoking, popping bottles like a celebration. All they want is money for fashion. Niggas not eating, got nothing to do with fasting. Sometimes I wish I went out in that car, Bob crashed in. Since not, I cop a Bentley to put Chad in. Cop a crib to put my kids in. We was ready to die. We did it big then. More money, more problems. It'd be your last days, you're on Siren. One more chance, you get none. You'll be hypnotized, see this big gun. Ain't no life after death when this shit done. Money out there, all you gotta do is get some. Growing up, I was in the zone too. I wasn't lost in New York, but I was home alone too. Didn't have shit, so I knew what I had to do. Got in the jungle, I had to get out the zoo. Out here, they dying for territory. Stay around long enough, you will hear the stories. Even if the shoe could fit, you couldn't wear it for me. Even if your hand was on the wheel, you couldn't steer it for me. My heart cold, froze on me. Got something for people that dozed on me. If you never supported, don't have your hand out. In the crowd, I don't do nothing but stand out. My hand had a knife in it. Dude want to shoot my whip up, heard that his wife in it. 30 in the clip, that's your life in it. Something husky on the wrist with all ice in it. I'm signing my brain a jewel. Got a problem, we can fix it. Nigga, just name the tool. 4-5, put you on bed rest. Lights out forever, his chest and his head next. Then it's permanent nap time. Respirator be reading that flat line. Money on your head to them youngers is snack time. Like, yo, you coming, it's that time. No, it's Mac time. I want my spot back. Take 9, grass cut. I just had to rake mine. Get it? So it's best you leave it alone. One of a kind. I'm not easy to clone. Walk around, no bodyguards. Pepper still my shooter. I got a body squad. A bunch of broad day shooters. Hitmen for hires with Rugers. One phone call and 6 shots through you. Fuck the money, man. The principle should mean a lot to you.
crazy, bro. You said fuck the money. The principle should mean a lot to you. You hear me?
Yeah. Shout out to Zay though, man. Uptown, man. Shout out to the podcast.
Shout out to my guy. Now listen, I do want to touch a note, right? But since you know I edited this shit like this would be like its own segment right here, like this music segment, right? I do want to get to another segment. If you want to. If you don't, it's cool.
That's cool.
I want to talk about. You hear me? Why sound like them?
I can hear you.
I want to talk about the addiction of PCP. If you want to talk about it, we don't. We don't. We can end it right here.
No, you good.
All right. So who introduced you to PCP?
That's when I started going out Maryland. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's what they was on.
Yeah, and I was already not right after Mo. That was right after Mo, like maybe like November. Maybe it might have been early in November. Maybe September because he died July, so maybe it was like September.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I smoked that shit that one time, and it was.
So when you on it, how do it make you feel?
That shit just it put me in a whole nother place. Like
Music,
in my
do
head, in my head, I was with Mo and them. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
or like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't like I was out. You know, you see me butt naked running down the street, shit.
yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just stuck somewhere. You know what I'm saying? It just put
yeah.
me in the mode where I was just stuck somewhere, just on a whole nother planet. Where
Cause
I felt.
I'm asking because I'm actually doing a segment. I'm actually doing a whole segment for like addictions because we all got our vices and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? No matter how harsh it might look to some people, but to us, like it's normal. Like you know what I'm saying. And I remember my friend, one of my closest friends. He smoked PCP, and I don't want to say his name because he because what I'm about to tell y'all is that he killed a few people before. So when he smoked it, he told me he started seeing his the people that he killed, and he said these people's like trying to kill him at the same time all over again. So he catches stuff like well, after he smoked it,
I can see that happening.
after he smoked it, he in there
Yeah,
touching him.
fighting them
Yeah, he in
demons.
there fighting these motherfuckers.
Yeah,
To where he
I,
break his arm and fuck yourself up and all that shit like that. And I hear back from him for a while. And when I talk to him, I'm like, yo, where the fuck you been at? He like, yo, they threw to me because and he told me the whole situation. He said, man, I start seeing old shit. Say like, then he break it down to me. So that I'm asking you from his perspective because that's my friend. So that's why I want to get deep in that. You know what I'm saying? So when you smoke it, you numb up you numb up from the pain that you feeling
yeah, all
and
of it,
and
100%.
it's a hallucinogen though, right? Or it's only for some people.
Yeah,
All right. So when you try to stop, how was it to stop? How was it the stop process of it stopping? Could you stop, or was it hard for you to stop, or what?
I can't stop until I couldn't get it no
You
more.
couldn't stop until you couldn't get it no more. All right, so was they even trying to did you even try to go to rehab or you never thought it was like a problem? You just thought it was like smoking weed, like you like, yo, is this regular for me? Like I'm just doing this.
I actually got offered a deal with Rock Nation before, and they said go to rehab for 6 months, and then in '08, my nigga Kilo Sanders, he the sound man for years, and he was like go to rehab for 6 months, and I got you, and I turned it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
All
how
right.
bad it was.
Damn.
I felt like I wasn't doing nothing wrong because I was working. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah,
was
yeah, 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 yeah.
business. Fuck. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just, like my phone ain't cut off, motherfucker.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Y'all I'm smoking what, but y'all niggas can't even fucking make a phone call. You know, that's
yeah,
the time I was on smoking this shit. It was like I was
yeah,
smoking. I'm lost. I ain't got no fucking will, and I'm
yeah.
nah. My shit was together, so I feel like I wasn't doing nothing wrong.
Because a lot of people they functional like we function like some people smoke weed. They gotta smoke weed before they go to work. They smoke weed when they get off. Some people like it's just like a cigarette. Like we just functional people that do our vices. Like you know what I'm saying. But some people might look at another vice as worse than the other, but they don't know what it does for it does something different to another person.
But the answer P213S question, what he's saying is, but if a nigga was smoking that shit right next to me right now, I wouldn't want no fucking part of that shit.
Who says something?
P213, I wouldn't want no part of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
So
I'm
could
cool.
you? So listen. So could you? So I'm gonna ask you that. So if people are around you, could you be around people
At
and
this point,
still
at this point, yeah.
and it won't affect you? It won't trigger you like
I
it's not a trigger to you.
I won't want it because I know what them first 5 days is like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All
Them
right.
first 5 days, I can't afford to slack for 5 days like that.
Gotcha.
You know what
All
I'm
right.
saying?
So can you tell me? Can you tell me?
much going on. Like I got too much going on. Like my trunk is full of clothes, nigga.
Yeah.
Like expensive shit, nigga. Like my trunk lit. Yeah, fucking. Like I got too much to lose. You know what I'm saying? Too much to lose.
Can you tell me one of the worst experiences that you had while you was on it?
Um,
And I'm gonna cut this away from your interview too. So
probably passing out in the middle, like passing out in the street shit, like smoking that shit and just like getting
being
stuck
on
right,
step or something like, yeah, I got
get stuck right in the moment type shit.
you. So have you ever been locked up while you when you and you say you were smoking and then you got locked up and you had to sit for like a couple of days and you ain't have it?
Yeah.
And how your body, how did it affect your body?
That shit. That's what I said. That's what I told you. The first 5 days.
The
I
first
was in
5 days
jail.
crazy?
I was in jail, so I was cool. Like fuck it. And I made it out the next day. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even get a chance to really, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But yeah, I've been
So
in
tell me the
like
first 5 days. You keep on saying the first 5 days. Tell me the first 5 days.
5 days. Like anybody that smoke PCP know, you know what I'm saying? Like, what they like niggas don't like Nick. It ain't the high that you get when you smoking it that niggas really fuck with it for. It's the high you get afterwards. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
Talk to,
It's the
because
it's
we
the
talking to the kids. We talking to
it's
the kids right
it's
now. So
it's the coming off it part of it that I enjoy. You know what I'm saying?
oh
That's the part I enjoy.
but usually the coming off of it on a drug would be like, yo, I need another hit because I'm feeling low now. Like,
No, it was like the best feeling in the world because it's like you pumping your body. It felt like I was putting myself back together in my own brain. You
so
know,
so
like
so
as if like a nigga can never slip me a Mickey, cause you know what I'm saying. Cause,
uh,
cause I handled this shit, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I done been in bubble form with that shit. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, I'm all the way out my body. You know what I'm
So
saying?
so
And I bring myself back. Like I hate to say it like this and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
like it was scientific. It was scientifical for me. You know what I'm saying? It was more after a while. It was more experience. It was more experience. I was just experimenting and shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And seeing what I can do with my body at some point. You know what I'm saying? And it was an amazing fucking experience.
So tell me.
And I'm not gonna act like I didn't enjoy it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
listen, we all got our vices. Well, look, I enjoy every vice I didn't like. Like I'm not gonna lie, every vice I had, I enjoyed every vice. Like while I
Yeah.
was doing it, I enjoyed it. I'm not gonna
But,
lie.
but like I said, my shit was the coming off of it. The sluggish
Yeah.
coming off of it feeling was the best part. Coming back and you start it triggers certain emotions
Yeah.
where you know what I'm saying, and it triggers certain fucking like I was more motivated coming off of that shit.
Uh,
You know what I'm
so
saying?
how long how many years have you been on it? How long have you been on it? If you could think about
Since oh 07.
since '07 to when? To when did you stop?
Who said I stopped?
All right. So all right. So listen. But you just said you just said I can't do it right now because of the shit you got going on. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
Because of the position I'm in.
Yeah. All right.
Like if I was old and rich, I'd probably be smoking to death. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
you know what's so crazy? My man said that. My man said that about one of his vices. He said, "Hey, I love this. I love the drug so much that if I could afford this shit, I would die doing this shit. Like this is the best feeling ever. Like you know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that, but I'm just saying,
No. It was something else that he was on. Matter of fact, he was on Percocets. Like so, when he was telling me that, he was talking about Percocets. You know what I'm saying?
it was never an everyday, it was never an everyday thing with me. But like I could stand it. I could stand it 1 weekend, 1 week, every other weekend, like on a Friday and a Saturday. That was me. But the high lasts so long for me. Like I said, it was coming off of it. You never really off of it.
So do you stay up? Do it keep you up?
I used it. Yeah, I used it for all that. I used it for sharpening skills. Like I was playing mind games at the while. I was just playing mind games with myself, sharpening skills. You know what I'm saying?
And do you think it made you a better rapper too?
It just made me. I think it just made me a better individual. Period.
Yeah, hold up. How you say that? Talk to me about it. Talk to me.
It's weird, man. It's weird. I mean, and I got people that feel the same way as me right now.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying?
All right.
And,
So
and successful. Like I'm talking about successful.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. If you could explain, Pete, if you could explain it to me, like explain it to me how it works. Like tell me what it is, and tell me like to the people that don't never the kids that never seen it and stuff, like explain to me how it is and what is it and how it get used.
A motherfucker get a cigarette. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Dip that motherfucker in there, pull it back, make sure that all the juice get in there, and take the filter out and rip the filter off to a point just a little bit, and put the filter back. That's it.
They
Like that
don't
motherfucker.
they don't do this
Like that shit.
the leaf
Light
shit
it
no
up.
more.
Light it up on your own wrist. I feel like everybody in this world should have PCP one time in their motherfucking life to see who the fuck they is. And like,
No, we can't condone that with these kids. We can't not with the kids, not with the kids, not with the kids, not with the kids, not with the kids.
with the kids, I feel like yeah, they shouldn't never do no drug. Period.
Yeah, all right, got you.
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? But I feel like every grown man, every person in this world, I feel like that should be like a doctor's experiment.
But but they don't do that shit in that leaf shit no more.
Huh?
Then they used to put it in that that leaf stuff.
No, you don't really see you don't really see them no more. I ain't seen them shit since
That was like back in the day shit. That was
I ain't
like
seen
back
them
in the day shit.
I ain't seen them since '08, '09. I ain't seen them since '09.
All right. So all right, so you do that. You take that
Yeah,
and
yeah. Well, he said just because you don't do it don't mean you stop. That's a fact. Jazz said
yeah,
that. That's a motherfucking fact. Did I say I stopped?
yeah. No.
I do what I want when I want. That's
Yeah,
just like you know what I'm saying. Like that just ain't on my agenda right now. Like if
yeah.
it was in my face, if it was in my face, what I got going on and the position that I'm in, it wouldn't be good for me. So I wouldn't do that. But if I had a vacation from the whole shit and somebody was around me smoking it, yeah, I might would. You know what I'm saying? If I knew I ain't had to go back to work for like 10 days. You know
All
what
right,
I'm saying?
listen. Does it does it does it affect your what I was gonna say? Do you feel better? Do you feel better sexually?
Like that don't that don't never no it don't never it was
Because you know I'm saying that because if people would take a perk.
I never popped a pill. I never did none of that shit. I never ever had none of that shit for sexual pleasure. But
Uh,
I didn't bomb shit on all of that shit. But it's like
uh,
it wasn't like that wasn't what I took it for. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm about to
uh,
pop this ear, fuck this jaw. Like no, I was just
uh,
popping it just to
uh,
party. You know what I'm saying? Ended up at the end
uh,
of the night.
uh.
Yeah. But no, it play a factor. It play a factor in that too. You know what
All
I'm
right, did you ever see what's the worst thing you seen somebody smoking and do then?
saying? The worst thing I see somebody smoking and do
Yeah.
was fucking try to tackle a bus.
Tackle the what?
Tackle the bus.
A box? What's a box? A regular box? What you mean a box? Oh, you froze. I ain't say I'm frozen. Give him a couple minutes to come back on. His phone probably ringing. You hear me now? You hear me, bro? Yo, you hear me, bro? I'm trying to see. Yo, squad, he back. I try to get him talk about the addiction. I don't know if his phone probably died or not. I don't know if his phone probably died or not. Let me see. Suzay. What you saying, Suzay? Jazz Uptown. And nothing towards anybody. What you mean? Jazz, what you saying, Jazz? I don't know what you saying. You said you saying Suzay. What you mean? Explain it to me. I see you, Mac. I'm gonna add you back in. I'm trying to see what you're saying. What you mean? Just say acid or a. Who PT213S said try acid in 3? This is for the kids. We ain't you talking about kids. We ain't doing that. But because you don't do it doesn't mean you stop. Oh no, he never say stop. My man stabs himself off that shit. Oh, you saying Jazz, let me add you real quick, Jazz. Let's see, if I can add your story real quick. I only add you in because I want to ask your story real quick. I'm sorry. If you're busy or not. If you're busy, you don't gotta answer. I just want to get the story real quick. If I can help somebody out. So I know what she's saying. I'm just saying that's what she's saying. I'm watching porn. Get the fuck up out of here, Jazz. Yeah, man. Get the fuck out of here. You see? Good job. What's good, Sandy? Okay, I'm ready to read that. So I come. Yo, y'all be crazy. Let me see. Uptown. Let me see. I'm about to add my man back in real quick. About to add it back in. Where you at? Where you at? See, you go back in. Duh. Mackie, I just hit you back in. I got you. You hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah. I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you when you said you said your man the worst thing you seen was what?
Yeah, I'm here.
You said what's the worst thing you said you seen off of it?
Nigga try to tackle a bus.
A box?
A bus. A
A
moving bus.
bus.
Yeah.
Oh, a bus. That's what she said. Oh, that's what she's saying underneath there. A buzz. Oh, all right. I got you, Jazz. Good looking, Jazz. She said a buzz. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. So listen, but listen. So do you believe that the same drug can affect two different people in two different ways?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's all about your mind. Like your mind, like if your mind can hold it, if your mind can hold it, your mind can hold it. Like I
Yeah,
might be
fact.
cool. You might get smoking and you be cool, but if you a nigga like me probably smoking, I fucking probably jump out the window because I remember the boy. I forgot what the boy name was. He cut his dick off and shit after smoking it. and shit like that.
Yeah,
Like
there's a lot of shit you can do.
yeah, like he said he started seeing cartoons. He said he thought he was like a cartoon land. Like he said when you get in it, it's like a cartoon. It's like it's a cartoon land or something like that. And he grabbed a knife and cut his joint off and shit like that. Like you know what I'm saying?
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, like only the strong survive.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, I was sending you that video. You never seen that video? I'm gonna send it to you so you can see this shit because it's on DJ Vlad's interview and all that shit. Like, and I ain't trying to laugh about it, but they was laughing about it and all that shit. So I'm just only laughing about it because he was laughing about it and all that shit like that. And he was saying after he cut it off, he jumped out the window. He cut it off and jumped out the window, try to kill himself. But then when like he the phone call the cops, he called the cops, and the cops, they was playing like the phone conversation, the police recording, and you just heard him saying alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. Say he just was happy that he was alive, like. But he's outside and the boy on the phone like, yeah, my man just cut his penis off, like he jumped out the window, like, and you just hear him in the background just screaming God, like Allah, 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 like. I said, yo, like, what, like, then he's like, man, I just got tired of not seeing my kids and shit. Like, it was extra stuff he was going through at the same time to make him dead, some stuff like that. That's the only thing. So listen, give me some more input, because this is going to I'm trying to set up like a thing for the kids, like as far as drug use and all that, like. So you got to give me more information as far as like we talking to the kids at this time. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's like this is gonna be separate from your interview. We talking to the kids right now. So would you advise any kid at 16, 15 that even try to use it?
Hell no.
Hell no.
No.
And
I'd
all right.
rather my son be smoking weed. I'd rather find my son in the garage smoking weed. If I find my son in the garage smoking weed, the most I might do is take it from him, have a conversation with him, and I probably gonna end up smoking and shit with him. If he's 16, and we talking about it. If I see that nigga smoking some PCP, I'll fucking smack the cigarette out of his hand and I might body beat him to the core of life. You know
But do you think PCP has side effects to it?
Yeah.
Can you name some of them?
Never have an appetite. Like you can get lazy as fuck, don't want to do shit, like, cause your whole body feel like liquid. You know what I'm saying? It's like it slows you all the way down, your speech all the way slur up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga won't even understand what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not no cool shit. When I said experiment, when I say they should experiment with motherfuckers on it, use it as that.
Yeah.
Because I felt like it's a lot of scientific shit with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If your mind's strong enough to be able to work through it. But
But listen, all right, let me say this. It's so crazy. I usually think I can tell a person that smoke PCP, right? Right? They got like this talk with them, they talk like
they slime.
Yeah, like they talk and it's like it's keep on saying and it's like real quick they forget their train of thought.
Yeah,
Fast. And I'm saying you don't got that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like I don't like I would never knew. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm gonna get more information on it. Like what makes it like that though? Is it a bad bet?
No. That's the motherfucker that do it every day. That's the everyday motherfucker that like as if, you know what I'm saying, how we smoke our weed.
Got you.
The reason why I say I wouldn't advise nobody to do it, because everybody ain't strong enough to not do it every day.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I
was, like I said, every other week and shit.
Yeah.
Once a month, every other month, you know what I mean? It's times I go, 3-4 months by myself, just it is around, just not fucking with it. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
That's what.
all right. So if you on a
That's
vacation
why
right now,
that's the only reason why I survived this shit.
yeah. All right. Damn, I can't even ask you. I don't even want to Black pass. So I don't really don't want to talk about her situation. Um um. All right. So listen. Say if you was on jet ski. Say we out on a vacation. You smoke PCP. Would you feel like taking a Would you be on a jet ski? Like I know you said it made you lazy. Would you still feel like going out party and all that type of stuff like that on PCP?
Hell
Or you would be really totally lazy?
no. Nigga, I'm done. Stop.
You stuck.
Statue.
So listen,
Nigga,
why in
I'm
LA?
stuck. I'm stuck to the point, nigga. You pouring milk in my mouth, and I'm like,
Yeah. Listen, why are people in LA? They say they smoke PCP, like they used to smoke PCP to go do drive-bys and shit like that.
no, cause some motherfuckers like it don't. It's like I said, it's like everybody different. Some people will get stuck, and some people will get bucked. I get bucked after the stuck. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's the come down. That's true. That's the come down you was talking about.
Yeah, to calm down for me.
Come down.
Some niggas be full force on it.
All right, tell me. All right, again.
Ain't got that energy. It's not. It's just times I get. It's times I could have enough energy to smoke that shit and rob a bank. You know what I'm saying? If I was fucking crazy enough.
And tell me what is PCP
But
like?
it
Mixed with?
wouldn't be right away though. It'd be like an hour or two.
You would have to wait.
Yeah. Like,
So
it wouldn't be like, well, we robbing the bank. Oh hell, I'm done. Man, fucking done. Sitting down.
Yeah, chill. All right. So tell me what's in PCP.
I don't need to be honest with you. It's the embalming fluid.
A straight embalming fluid.
I don't even know what the mix is. That's the
Yeah,
fucked up.
but we know for sure it's embalming fluid.
I know for sure that's the main ingredient. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's what they put in dead people.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
a kid thinking like, all right, kid, what do you want?
Yeah.
Kid, you want to smoke some shit that came from the earth?
Yeah.
You want to smoke some shit that came from a motherfucker that's about to go
Dead
in
man.
the dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, think about it.
Think about it. That's a good one. 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 That's a good one.
You want to smoke a flower, or you really want to smoke something sour, my nigga?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really fucking stiffen up a whole nigga's body.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
This about to replace. You smoking some shit that's about to replace it. Your dead niggas' organs.
Mm-hmm. So listen, even with that, like did you see? I know, see, you different. That's why I said I can tell you different, right? So I can't really ask you the same question I would ask a person that did it every day, because your life is going to be totally different from a person that did it every day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I'm trying to see
that motherfucker that gets sluggish and feel like he need that hit to get back. That nigga, we two different people.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Like that I can tell. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to say, like, a person that like a group of people that do it every day. All right, just say if you was around a group of people that did it every day, but you didn't do it every day. What is things that you see them doing?
Just a whole bunch of dumb shit.
Breaking the house in and all that type of stuff.
It's like zombies.
Zombies, straight zombies.
Like straight zombies. Dead man walking, my nigga. Asking motherfuckers for $1, shit like that.
Yeah. But all right.
And it'd be old hustlers that was getting it back then.
Oh, yo, no, hold up. We want to talk about that thing. You know, the old hustlers, that was a cool thing to do back then. The smoke what?
That's what
I'm saying. Like,
that's what they was doing the whole time I was a kid, selling the crack before, you know what I mean, going back and forth uptown.
Yeah, shit. Yo, that makes
they're smoking in blunts though. You know, they're smoking the leaves.
Yeah, that's what I said. Yo, it make perfect sense, because you came around that era of drug dealers, like you said again, like you came around like real big drug dealers and shit, right? And the thing, the drug dealer thing was like, yo, listen, our fix is this PCP. And I remember Petey Crack, you know, Petey Crack was talking about. He said, yo, that was like a fly thing to do in our era.
Yeah.
Like only players did that type of shit. Like you pull out a joint, like that's fly shit. Like
players do that. Yeah, facts.
Like it just that they didn't know that the cause of effect would be how it is to people now. Now I'm happy that I'm happy that you overcame it. And when I'm being overcame that, I know I'm not saying that you stopped it. I'm saying you overcame the side effects that it did cause other people. Yeah. I'm in the cell with a motherfucker that talking to herself, yo.
Yeah.
I'm in the cell with a motherfucker that talking to herself, talking about, yo, all I need is my AK, and I'm gonna shoot this shit up, and I'm gonna shoot the whole joint. All I need is my AK. All I need is my AK, to the point where this motherfucker start trying to steal from me. He start trying to steal my box. And then and shout out my man Smoke. I don't know if anybody might know. Smoke is like
I know it's Smoke. Southwest? Is he from Southwest?
He's from Cumberland. I think he's from Cumberland or some shit like
I know it's Smoke.
He's skinny. And I've never seen him since. But
dark skin?
He dark skin. I
know it. Dark skin Smoke. You know what
I'm saying? I can't remember. I think his name. I think he was from Cumberland or something like that. But me and him wound up fucking him up. My first time in the hole, because this motherfucker, he's on some. And I found out. Oh, this what happened too. I found out we want to know what he's in here for.
Yeah.
So we wind up waiting until he leave. He's keep on he's stealing
his paperwork.
And they keep on doing some dumb shit. So we found his paper underneath his bed. He's in here like for kidnapping a little girl, some shit like that. So we like, hold up, fuck, yo, we gonna fuck him up. Yeah. So when the doors pop, I get on the phone, try to call home to our girl real quick. Yo, listen, I'm about to go to the hole, blah blah blah. And I see my man Smoke getting first. I jump right on him. My first time over the hole in the county. We fucked him up. They make my eyes up and all that shit, bro.
My first time in a hole was actually stomping out a nigga that supposed to have tried to rape a 13-year-old.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. This shit be crazy, bro. And this guy, he been in there alone for 5 days, but like you said, like that 5-day shit, like he still got that shit. He's still talking to himself. He's not in this world.
He one of them everyday niggas. That mean he was like. That mean he was. That was him. That's how he is even in the world. Not even just in that cell.
Yeah. He walking around the block and just talking to nobody. Know what type of time he on. One day he Muslim, then you like, yo, what then he got like Christian chain on you, like, yo, what's up with you, yo, like it's getting difficult to live with him. Like I live with this boy. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit getting crazy. Like I'm like, yo, we might as well just go to the hole for this shit though. And shout out my man Smoke. I think he's from Cumberland, bro. But it was so short lived. I never seen him after that because we got transferred and shit because we whipped his ass and all that shit. But that was my man Smoke. But all right, so is a leaf substance is a bomb influence. We hit that. It hit that. It affects the brain in so many different ways to where.
And it bleeds your brain. You know what I'm saying?
And you said what?
It bleeds your brain.
It actually bleeds your brain. Literally?
Literally.
Damn.
Yeah. See, the niggas that smoke it every day, they brain is bleeding, my nigga, every day, my nigga.
Talk more about that shit though, cause if that shit can help a kid to fucking stop smoke, to not smoke that shit though, bro, I feel like we completed our mission today, bro.
I mean, you don't have a brain that's fucking bleeding. It's like,
yeah,
it's like your brain a fucking blood clot. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah. Did people ever had to go to the emergency room, get rushed to the emergency room, and they found out that their head was bleeding or some shit like that, or something like that? That you know of?
That I don't know, but that's the theory.
That's crazy, bro.
You know that's the theory of it. Like that's like the myth of it. Like you know.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
And I heard it from enough sources where I kind of like I never did
believe it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if a kid is watching this shit, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It make your head bleed.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
Literally.
Or and effects of the body.
It affects certain blood vessels in your head. Period.
And
Regardless of what.
tell me the physical appearances that smoking wet does too.
You lose weight. You start your appearance starts to show, your teeth, everything.
I seen people no teeth and all that shit. That shit crazy, bro. Yo, yeah, that's crazy, bro. And we know somebody that I think a lot of people know somebody that's on his young. I don't want to say his name and shit like that. The only reason I was gonna say his name is because we know how he was when he was younger. And now you seen him, he's a whole totally different person.
Oh, okay,
And
that's cool.
and that's and I know somebody on here probably seen him more than me. But I know he's a totally different person, bro. He's a totally different person, bro. Totally different person, bro. But before we get up out of here, tell me anything you got to say to the people, or for the kids, all right? Because you did your segment, I'm gonna chop that up for personal use, so it won't be on this one. So
Okay.
if you could tell anybody, if you could talk to the kids about doing PCP, what would it be?
Shit, I would tell them it's the crack for how crack like how our parents was on crack back in the day. It's the crack for this era. So you know what I'm saying, if you fucking with it, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna be looked at no different as a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't nobody gonna respect you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna fucking want to hear what you got to say because they ain't gonna understand you for one.
Preaching.
Nobody gonna want to look at you because they ain't gonna fucking care. And you ain't gonna be fucking nothing to be viewed for real, for real. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say
Nobody
that.
gonna want to work. Nobody gonna hire you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna ever want to do business with you. And the only real friend you're gonna have is a motherfucker that's chasing that motherfucking high every day. So you know what I'm saying? Be prepared to be the devil's best friend if that's what you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Because that shit is close to death. That's as close as you're gonna get to death. That's why I fuck with it. Because I like to play with death. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't put your hand on the stove if you know it's hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a hot stove right now because I got a lot going on. That's allowing me to take care of what I got to take care of. So if I touch that stove is hot, I ain't gonna touch it. You know what I'm saying? But
Do
if
it affect your family too? Do it
yeah,
affect your
all that
relationship with your
shit,
family?
all that, everything. So that's why I say you get looked at as the crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Even like the whole everybody. You know what I'm saying? Your whole family, everything. You know what I'm saying? The people in the neighborhood, like it's just like you're gonna be that boy they whisper about. You know what I'm saying? All the time. They're gonna be like when you walk past, it's gonna be whispering about you. You don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I can say. Like you don't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
You want to if you can go by even without smoking weed.
Yeah.
If you don't need weed medically, because cannabis is a medicine that's been curing Montel Jordan, you know what I'm saying, for fucking 30 years, you know what I'm saying, 25 or however long that show, like that's been his prescription since we was kids. Montel Jordan, the talk show dude, if anybody can look that up. So if you don't need it medically, for medicine purposes, like anxiety or whatever it is, because cannabis is good for a lot. That's why they make the cannabis oil. You don't see them fucking got wet soap. You don't see fucking wet soap. You don't see fucking PCP fucking toothpaste because it's not good for you. You're gonna see CBD. You're gonna see shit that got cannabis. You're gonna see hemp soap because it's good for you.
Yeah.
It's a medicine that cures certain things. So I'm not gonna say don't ever smoke weed because it's a medicine. It's like saying don't ever do Tylenol. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that. If it calls for you to need it for whatever anxiety or whatever reason you might need it for, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah.
But PCP ain't nothing good in that. That shit don't come from no fucking earth. That shit ain't grown. It ain't no flower. It ain't no plant. You ain't it's blackout season. If you want to live your life on a fucking blackout, like nigga, like go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like just hear me out. You know what I'm saying? Remember I said it while you was sober as fuck and never fuck with it. And your life just all the way fucked up because you wanna smoke what your friend is smoking because most motherfuckers get introduced to it. It ain't no shit that they just fucking do. So
I know.
So if the motherfucker that is trying to introduce you to that shit, get away from them too. People is PCP too. Treat them as the same fucking way. Cancerous shit, get away from them.
I applaud that, bro. I couldn't say it no better, bro. And for that, I'm gonna do something. You say you live in you say you're in a motel right now, right?
Huh?
You say you're in a motel right now, right? How much the motel costs the day that you stay in?
Shit, I pay $310 a week.
Huh?
I pay $310 a week.
310. So daily, I'm saying daily. How much? Oh, I can do the math. Well, you got a cash app?
Yeah, I got cash app.
DM me your cash app. I'm gonna send you something over for you. I'm gonna send you something over for you, bro. Cause just for that message, I applaud you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I appreciate you, bro.
I appreciate you, man. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody, I probably don't do another interview, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like to let people get the exclusive. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I really do appreciate that. And more so, I just felt like the message that you said right there, like, I couldn't say no better far as, like, what I could have said to the kids. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I like to hear. And I appreciate you being open with me, bro. And until we meet again, send me your cash app. We gonna stay in touch, and you already know how we move, bro. You got me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Definitely.
All right, cool.
And I'm definitely going. What's the name too? I'm definitely coming out there. Like I just got my situation like real good right now. And shit. So I'm in the process of being back and forth to Philly because I'm about to be getting like 3 days off, 4 days on. So you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a point where I'm gonna be coming to Philly like for 2 days. Probably like every other week.
Look, if you're gonna do that, that's what I'm saying.
My kids out there, you know what I mean? My kids out there, they getting grown. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. We doing a soul. I'm gonna start recording for the Soul Food Challenge if you really want to get on it. I'm
gonna listen to the beat tonight.
Just type in Jadakiss Fabulous Soul Food Challenge, and we're gonna start recording for that shit next week. If you want to hop on it, we definitely got you on. You know what I'm saying?
I'm on.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a vibe to it. I'm a vibe to it and shit, and try to get my first 4 lines. That's how I do it.
Got you, bro. Well, I'm gonna hit you up in your DM for sure anyway, though, broski. All right,
bro.
I appreciate you. One love.